Hi guys, now we are going to deal with phrases used as modifiers. Okay, uh, what is a phrase? A phrase is a group of words which don't have a subject or a verb. Okay, we can see a noun phrase, a prepositional phrase, participle phrase, infinitive phrase, and so on. They are used as one word, either an adjective or an adverb. Okay, like one word modifiers, phrases can also be used as adjectives and adverbs. Example: a letter for Laura arrived. For Laura here is a prepositional phrase. For in with. Okay, prepositional phrase. For Laura here acts as an adjective which modifies the letter, the word letter. Okay, frozen solid. The sandwiches were not edible. Here, frozen solid is a phrase. Okay, participle phrase. This participle phrase, frozen solid, acts as an adjective. It modifies the word sandwiches, modifies a noun, so it's an adjective. His statement was too far-fetched to believe entirely. We have an infinitive phrase here, to believe entirely. This phrase acts as an adverb because it modifies the word far-fetched. It modifies the adjective. Okay? Exercise E. In each of the following, sentences, draw an arrow, from the underlined phrase to the word it modifies. Okay? Number 1. Let's see the example. The hoarse voice did not sound like Rachel's voice. Yes. You can draw the arrow from the underlined phrase like Rachel's voice to the word sound. Now is not the time to play games. We have an infinitive phrase, to play games. To play games describes what? The word time. And time here is a noun. So, draw the arrow from to play games to the word time. And it's an adjective. Number 2. Professor De La Rosa is writing instructions on the chalkboard. On the chalkboard is a prepositional phrase. It describes the verb is writing. So it's an adverb. Now you can draw the arrow from the underlined phrase to the verb is writing. Napping soundly. I didn't hear the doorbell ring. Yes, napping soundly describes Yes, describes I. So it's an adjective. Draw the arrow from napping soundly to the pronoun I. Number 4, the answer to your question is yes. Yes, we have to your question, a prepositional phrase. It describes the word answer. Draw the arrow from to your question to the word answer. It's an adjective. When the streets are slick, drive with caution. With caution is another prepositional phrase, but this time it modifies the word drive, which is a verb. So draw the arrow from with caution to the verb drive and write the abbreviation of adverb, ADV, or the word. Sprinkled with pepper, the mashed potatoes tasted much better. In number 6, we have a participle phrase, sprinkled with pepper. This phrase describes the word potatoes. Potatoes is a noun, so it's an adjective. Draw the arrow from the phrase, underline the phrase, to the word potatoes. 7. The sea churned too roughly for the wind servers. For the wind servers describes what? The word roughly. Yes, it's an adverb. 8. The wedding invitation written in calligraphy was unusual and quite beautiful. You have to find out if it is an adverb or an adjective, yeah? Good. Written, this phrase in calligraphy, it's a participle phrase, describes the word invitation. The word invitation is a noun. So this phrase here acts as an adjective. 9. This is the document to encrypt with the new code, said the military officer. Yeah. To encrypt with the new code, this is our phrase. It's an infinitive phrase. It describes the word document, so it is used as an adjective. Draw the arrow from to encrypt, yes, to the word document. Number 10. The fan anchored to the ceiling provided welcome relief from the heat. Anchored to the ceiling, a participle phrase. Yes, this participle phrase modifies the word fan, so it acts as an adjective. Yeah, draw the arrow from anchor to the ceiling to the word fan. Exercise B. Okay, in each of the following sentences, label the underlined phrase ADJ for adjective or ADV for adverb. Then draw an arrow to the word the phrase modifies. Look at the example. One of my heroes is General Colin Powell. Yes, of my heroes describes one. Okay, draw the arrow from of my heroes to the word one. So it's an adjective. What about the next 5 sentences? Number 11. Born in Harlem, Colin Powell is the son of Jamaican immigrants. Yes, the phrase born in Harlem describes the general Colin Powell. So it's an adjective. Draw the arrow from born in Harlem to Colin Powell. Number 12. Powell's parents taught him the value of hard work and education. Of hard work and education is the prepositional phrase. Yes, this phrase describes the word value. The word value is a noun, so the underlined phrase acts as an adjective. Okay, draw the arrow to the word value. After graduating from college, Paul was commissioned as a second lieutenant in the army. Yes, after graduating from college, a prepositional phrase which describes was commissioned. Was commissioned is a verb. So, in number 13, the underlined phrase acts as an adverb. Draw the arrow to the verb was commissioned. For heroic achievement in combat, he earned a Bronze Star Medal. Yes, number 13 is like number 14 for heroic achievement. Describes the verb earn. So it acts as an adverb too. Look at the last one. Suffering from his own wants, he had led his battalion to safety. Suffering from his own wants. Yes, this underlined phrase describes the pronoun he. The pronoun he represents Colin Powell. Describes a noun, so it's an adjective. Okay, draw the arrow to the pronoun he. This is the end of our session. Thank you, goodbye, and good luck.